Come with me to STAMPERCON in West Springfield.
Hi everyone, my name is Brennan and welcome to
Brennan's Crafty Corner.
Hello everyone, my name is Brennan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you with me to STAMPERCON, which is a crafting expo in West Springfield, Massachusetts. It's pretty far away from where I live. I got to go with my crafty friend Michelle. I also got to see Crystal Kamara there because she lives out there. She lives much closer than I do. Her friend Amanda. And I got to talk with Effie from the Ton for quite a long time. I got to meet a bunch of amazing company owners and a bunch of amazing people. It was such a fun day. I also bought way too much stuff, and I also have some footage from a couple of booths. Totally forgot to take footage for a majority of the expo. And then I got to some booths, I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to be making a video. So I finally do one. But there's much less footage than I would have wanted, but it's still enough. I think I have 2 or 3 booths in there. You'll still enjoy it. So we have our little booth tours, which I'll be doing a voiceover for. And then we have the actual, product haul. I can't think right now. I don't know why. But let's get into this video so you can see some booths and what I got. I spent way too much money. Let's get into it.
So first up here we have stamps by Judith and Heather. All of these stamps are either wooden block red rubber or cling red rubber. And oh my gosh, there are so many fun designs here. They have so many really cool animal ones. They're super fun. My friend Michelle bought a couple. I ended up buying one, which you will see a little later. But there are so many fun stamps here. And boo! Heather's husband, I believe, just popped in that little chicken and shocked me because I did not see it coming. But it was so fun. And you're going to see their little logo up here. It's Stamps by Judith and Heather. Loved this booth. Now we go into Stampers Anonymous, and oh my gosh, this is just Tim Holtz heaven. That's essentially what it is. He has basically every single one of his lines here. We have a bunch of Sizzix dies. There was so much stuff in this booth. It was jam-packed. It was so cool. And lastly, the booth we have all been waiting for, the Ton. Look at all these amazing florals and just amazing cards in general. I love that Effie has put samples in front of every single thing because you get a finished sample to look at, get inspired before you even see the product. That's what I love so much about this booth, and I spend too much money here every single time, but it's worth it. And there's some inks here, some embellishments. I love the Ton so much. So I bought a lot, so I'm gonna have to do this by company, or try to do it by company, because just pulling it off like I did with my other expo video would just be too hard, because it's not gonna all fit on my desk. So firstly, we're gonna start off with these nesting peonies from the Ton, and I bought a ton of stuff at the Ton, pun intended. This is just so pretty. The sample that they had for it was really amazing, and I loved it, and I got the coordinating dies. Then I went back to the Ton, because who doesn't go back to the Ton? And I saw this really pretty climbing iris stencils, and look at them. And I love that you can do a 2-tone iris, because there's some that my neighbor has that look exactly like this, so I was like, I need this. And I got the dies as well. Then I got this really cool single plaid cover plate die. And this is just gonna be perfect. They're really pretty just to do white on white backgrounds. It's really simple, but just adds a touch of like elegance, and it's really pretty. Then I got the large floral rose layering stamp set. And this is just super fun because they're large, they're nice. No, okay, I was checking to see if there's an example on the back. There's not, is there? No, not one on the coordinating die either. But I thought they were really fun. And then lastly, I have to flip this over for the name. I got the Confetti Arches, and this is just a really fun background stamp. I could see this on a nice dark blue background stamped in white or embossed in white, and I really would love how that looks. So next up is Stamps by Judith and Heather. Also, I believe it used to be called just Stamps by Judith, but her daughter Heather also now makes designs. These are wooden block stamps I'm going to start off with. I do have a bunch of cling mounted ones too. So there's no name on here, but I can't tell you the code. These 2 are freebies though, so these might no longer be sold, which means I don't know how much the code's going to help you, but I will give you the code. We have a really fun Easter egg here, and then a wild rose stamp. I only know it's called that because I got the mounted one, which is the larger version. And you can just see slightly larger, slightly smaller, but this will be really fun to make like a bouquet because 2 good sizes. And then this one is still sold. I actually got this one 30% off because she was doing a demonstration with it, and we did a little bingo after the demonstration. Or not bingo, but kind of like just random draw. This was one of the ones, S68, and just, it's so pretty. And this is like a little stick and poke. You just stamp, 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 stamp. What's nice is there's a flat edge, so it doesn't roll around on your desk, because it's rounded, but that part won't roll. And there's no code on this, but I'm sure if you just search, I believe 9 dots, it comes up. And this just adds a really subtle touch, but it's gonna be so cool. Now we'll get into the cling mounted. Or unmounted. Yeah, one of the two. Unmounted, yeah. So Wild Rose we have stamped. This one was really cool. It's a decorative jar. It's just a ball mason jar. And I thought this was so fun to make bouquets. And just, yeah. I can't wait to color this one. And then this one I saw and I was like, I need it. Of course I need it. It's a flower. But it's a poinsettia. And this one was just super duper pretty. You can see the back there. Then this Santa was adorable. It's the large Santa Claus. Just look at him. Then there's the actual stamp. This one had a really cool display picture. I'm forgetting if it's in the video. It might be. I forget. But it was really cool. They had embossed it in some glitter embossing powder. It came out really, really fun. And there's a little ornament. And then this one was also 30% off because it was a part of the demonstration Heather did. And it's just some wild irises. It's really pretty. Then I got this marshmallow mug because who doesn't want a marshmallow mug? And I thought this would be really fun for Christmas cards. And there's the stamp. And then lastly, I got this large fat penguin. He's a fat penguin. He's large and fat, but there's medium fat penguins too. It's just the size of the stamp. He's so cute too. They had a bunch of really fun animals. There was a hippo, there was a cow, there was a frog. They were all amazing, but the penguin was my favorite. They were also giving away their catalog with over, I believe it was a $50 purchase. And I just love catalogs and stamping magazines so much because there's so much inspiration here. It's nice to not have to go online to look because we look at screens enough. That's just so fun. These were some of the animals I was talking about. But they had like a hippo. They had some hilarious animals there. So next up was Stampers Anonymous because who doesn't love Stampers Anonymous? And I needed some more watercolor cardstock because I used my last piece the other day. So like, let me get some more. I got some more. And then I have the Bold Tidings, the third one, because I believe there's multiple of these. I saw multiple, but this is my favorite. So it has some really nice, humongous Christmas sentiments. But what's going to be perfect is I can just use some sprays or use whatever to make a really nice background, slap a sentiment on. That slap was really loud, I'm sorry. And then Christmas card ready to go. And of course, I had to get the flowers. This was the new one from Tim Holtz. It's the Abstract Florals. And I needed it because I need all things flowers. And then I bought a bunch of the sprays. We have Faded Jeans, Tumbled Glass, which I already have and I'm about to run out of. I got some Stormy Sky. These are like rolling. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One rolled off and bumped its head. Shaded Lilac. Bam! Pour sprays. Worn lipstick and some sponge sugar. That's all for Stampers Anonymous. So these two stamps are from DRS, but just so you know, DRS is closing. And these were also on clearance, so I don't know if they're still available even. Because this was only $3 and this one was $4. So no clue if these are available. Those are the numbers in case you want to give them a check out or go check them out on the website. But I have a good feeling they're not going to be available, unfortunately. What I also got from DRS Designs was an unmounted grab bag. And oh my gosh, I'm not going to go through all of these because there's so much. But look at all that. Okay, the light's not getting in there, but look at all that. My favorite's right on top. Look at this little snowman. He's so cute. I don't know the name of this, but I do believe this one's still available because my friend Michelle did get the catalog, and I believe this one was in there, but I could be wrong. But this one's just so much fun. Next up is Technique Junkies, and when I saw this Lily of the Valley stamp set, I was so happy because I've been wanting a Lily of the Valley stamp. This one was perfect. It's like the perfect size. It's so pretty, and I just really loved it. And then, of course, I love this one because look at all the florals. That's, I'm assuming, a rose, sunflower. This could be a zinnia, but it could be other things. But it's just so amazing. That could also be a poppy. That might be a poppy or a rose. I feel like there's no set things. It can be anything you want it to be. And that's what it looks like. You just look at that gorgeous red rubber. And then I was so happy when I saw them carrying a Colorful Life Designs because I love a Colorful Life Designs. And when I saw this stencil, I was like, I need it. And this is the Scrawled Pen stencil. You can see the name right there. It's just so amazing. I can't wait to add this to my collection. It's so perfect for literally everything. And I love it because I love a Colorful Life Designs and their stencils are just so amazing. This next company, I am so sorry to whoever they are, but I do not have their name because it was not on the bag. And since these are unmounted background stamps, it's not on the stamps either.
I did my digging and I found it. It's Lost Coast Designs, and it's the Paisley background stamp, the 6x5, and then it's the Doodle Flowers 6x4.8 background stamps.
But these stamps are just so pretty. This was like sunflowers and paisley print. I really needed them. So I'm so sorry to whoever you are, but I do not know the name of this company. It's driving me nuts because these are so pretty. Might be able to go on the website and try to find it, but I'm not sure. If I do, I'll put it on the screen. But if I can't, I'm not gonna be able to put it on the screen. But these are really pretty stamps. When I saw that Northwoods Rubber Stamps was gonna be there, I got so excited because I've been admiring their products for so long. When I saw they were gonna be there, I'm like, I'm gonna buy a lot. So I bought this really pretty stamp set. This is the Iris and Rose stamp set. You have a big picture of an iris, a big of a rose, and some Lily of the Valleys, and then we have a little basket of roses and Lily of the Valleys, and then we have a big or smaller iris up here, and then here is the beautiful stamps on the back. This one's just so amazing. I'm so happy to add this to my collection. And then I know this is kind of going against what I typically do, and I've already shown you a bunch of wooden block stamps, but I don't buy wooden block stamps a lot. But when I saw this yesterday, I was like, oh, I need this, because calla lilies are my mom's second favorite flower. Her first favorite flower is sunflowers. And calla lilies are definitely high up on the flowers I like. So I was like, I need this, especially because I don't have a calla lily stamp. I have a calla lily die from Altenew, but I don't have a stamp. So when I saw this at Northwood Rubber Stamps, I was like, yep, mine. Then I took a little stop at Brass and Bliss, formerly known as Rubbernecker. If you don't know, Rubbernecker rebranded to Brass and Bliss. And I saw this stamp set and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And while they do give two beautiful examples up here, what's perfect for me is that they're still individual. So if you want to follow this, you totally can. And it's really good because you already have design ideas on the packaging. But you can do whatever layout you want. And then I also got the coordinating dies that go with this. Last for what I purchased, but there's still more, so don't leave yet, I got this trash can from Creative Memories. And this is last, but certainly not least, because this collapses. It's amazing. It was only $5. I'm just going to have this on my desk every time I craft, because I hate reaching down, because sometimes I miss my trash can. It's just perfect, because it's not going to take up a lot of space. And when I'm done with it, it goes away. So for my back alley illegal stamp deal with Crystal Kamara, I'm joking. Crystal Kamara brought a shoebox of older stamps, mostly from Whimsy Stamps, which were retiring or are retired. So she can't use them anymore since she's on the design team, and she very kindly gave them to both me and my friend Michelle and her friend that was with her. So I'm going to go through them and show you what she gave me, or that I was able to pick, because she didn't give me, she was like, pick whatever you want. So I picked the stuff I wanted, which is perfect because destashes are great, but it's when you get stuff you don't necessarily want and then you feel stuck. So yeah. Anyways, Whimsy Stamps Wild Weeds. This is going to be so much fun, especially with like a distress spray background, because as we said, I already love doing those. So these are really fun to use with that. Bee's Knees from Whimsy Stamps. They're all going to be basically Whimsy Stamps, I think, except the embossing folder in the back. So this is a really nice Bee's Knees, and it's flowers, and this one's so nice, especially because, like, who doesn't love flowers? I think we've established I love flowers. Just keep going, Brennan. Okay, this is the, what is this? Gerber Daisy background and border die set. So there's the it's red rubber. There's the die back there, and that's the stamp. This is really pretty. This one, I believe, is definitely retired. Could be wrong, but I believe it is for certainty. Bah Humpug. This one's so adorable. This is just gonna be amazing for Christmas cards. Look at how cute he is. And then this is the Roarsome background stamp set. This was like a part of a dinosaur release, I believe, because it's supposed to be like dinosaur scales, but you could use this for basically anything. It's really not necessarily specific to dinosaurs. Then we have our Whimsy Stamps Vintage Christmas, and this one's just super fun. Nice church there, some trees, snowman. This one's really pretty. And this one, I already have an idea with it, just to have some florals or critters popping out of here. This is the Arched Window die. It's really nice. And then lastly, the one thing not from Whimsy is the Open Studio embossing folder. What is the name of this? Hold on, I'm looking for the die. Cheerful Floral. So that's the name of this, and it's really pretty. Yeah, you guys can see it. So it's just a nice embossing folder, and you could do that technique people are doing now where you do the deboss side and you put in the ink and then you stamp with the black. Really, this one would work really nicely for that. And actually last, but definitely not least, is what my friend Michelle gave me, Stamperoo Creations. So we're going to start out with this really nice Altenew set, delicate. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Boutonniere. Okay, I do know how to pronounce that. I don't know what I'm thinking. This one's really fun. This would be cool for a wreath with either the stamp wheel or the Sizzix circle thing that I'm forgetting the actual name of, so my bad. This is you know what I mean. Okay. But this one would be really fun for wreath making because that's a small enough image for that. Some nice florals, of course. And this one is obviously, probably you can't get it anymore because it's close to my heart, but it's close to my heart, Change the World stamp set, and it has a really nice big floral there, which I'm most excited about, and some really nice sentiments as well. And then she gave me 2 Altenew layering stamps with the dies. We all know how much I love florals, and I love the Altenew layering stamps, so that's perfect. So this is the Vintage Roses. That is what they look like when they're stamped out. And then the Sunflower Daisy, and that's what that looks like when it's stamped out. Really running out of room on my desk. We're creating Tetris towers right now. And then from Newton's Nook, which she has one big package and the die I believe is in the back. It is the Sunflower Days stamp set. Believe it or not, I do not have this floral from Newton's Nook, which sounds crazy because I have a bunch of them, but somehow I did not have this one, so I'm so excited to have it. She gave me her extra cotton candy labels because she only used 2 on her ink pad, so now I have the extra 2 because I do not have the cotton candy labels, so that's perfect, and I'm trying to get all my Catherine Pooler ink pads all labeled. And then she gave me a bunch of her messy stuff, her lunar paste, because she does not enjoy getting messy, but I've told her to buy it, and she does like it, but she doesn't like it enough to go do it still because she hates getting messy. Lunar paste can be a little messy, but I love getting messy. So we have Clear Skies, Later Gator, Psych, and Prom Queen. And then lastly, she gave me her paper glazed velvet of Winter Snowfall by Picket Fence Studios. It's just a really nice white paste, and I don't think I have like a white paste really that's like this at all. This might be shiny. Yeah, that looks slightly shiny. The one I have is matte, so I definitely don't have anything like this. This is so fun and can't wait to use it, especially on Christmas cards. This would be perfect on Christmas cards, but since white can work with anything, let's be honest.
Okay, so yeah, I did spend a lot of money, but it's my money. It's my money. I can do what I want with it. Do I have the best spending habits? Yes. Yes. Because I haven't bought stuff in like a while before. I'm justifying it. It's fine. Shh, shh, shh. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Have an amazing rest of your day, and bye everyone. Happy crafting.